Hello, my name is Samika Samuels, and welcome to my presentation of Tapp Middle School's Data Overview with the focus of 7th grade Social Studies. The purpose of this presentation is to provide an overview of academic achievement of the students at Tapp Middle School based on the results of the 7th grade Social Studies Criterion Reference Competency Test, for short, the CRCT. Throughout this presentation, we will celebrate the success, identify weaknesses in social studies instructions. The presentation will also compare data from over the past 3 years. We will also disaggregate data using subgroups and create an action plan. Let me tell you a little bit about Tapp Middle School. Tapp Middle School is located in Powder Springs in the western portion of Cobb County, where we service around 800 students. The student growth has increased from over the years from 716 in 2012 to 809 in 2014. Tapp Middle School has been awarded Distinguished Title I School from the state of Georgia. Being a Title I school means that students at a high percentage receive free and reduced lunch. According to the table, you can see that 64.2% students in 2014 received free and reduced lunch. Our student population is extremely diverse. The majority of our students are African American. The second largest demographic group are whites, then Hispanics, then students who are multiracial. Asian would be next, and the smallest group is American Indian. In 2013, those trends stayed true. The African American group continued to be the largest group, with the whites, then Hispanics, coming in third. 2014, we saw an increase of African American students, while we saw a decrease in Asian students. The growth, or the population growth, has increased over the years. As previously stated, the fastest growing group is the African American group, and the white group has decreased over the years. Tapp Middle School 7th grade CRCT data comparison. In this graph, or this chart, you will be able to compare the percentage of students who met or exceed the standards to the district and to the state. In 2012, only 57.6% of Tapp Middle School 7th graders met or exceeded the standard, which is it's around 25% lower, 25 percentage points lower than that of the district, and 20 percentage points lower than that of the state. The scores got better in 2013, where the students performed around 10 percentage points below the district and only about 3 to 4 percentage points under the state. Our focus year, which is 2014, the state and Tapp Middle Schools perform around the same rate and only 3 percentage points below the district. So Tapp Middle School has increased the social studies achievement. Our data focus year is going to be 2014, where Tapp Middle School assessed 256 7th graders in the area of social studies. 15.6% of those students did not meet the standard. 30% did, and over 50% exceeded. This graph shows the breakdown of the students in the different demographic groups. As you can tell, the largest group, the African American group, has the largest group of students who did not meet the standard. Then the second group would be Hispanics. One thing that we can celebrate, one of the successes of Tapp Middle School, is that the white students primarily do the best on the test, and we had a higher percent, over close to 50% of the students exceeded the standards. which is remarkable. An area of weakness that was identified while analyzing the data are students with disabilities and ELL students. According to the data taken from the governor's report card, students with disabilities did not meet the standard 43.6% of the time. Students met the standard around 38.5% of the time, and only 17.9% of students with disabilities exceeded the standard. The trend remains the same with ELL students. 46.2% of the students did not meet the standard. This is an area of weakness and should be a focus for intervention or adjustment of instruction for the future. The action plan summary is as following. An area of strength at Tapp Middle School is that the students achieved in the areas of social studies on the CRCT increased over the 3 years. The biggest gain was between 2012 and 2013, but we continue to see gains from 2013 and 2014, which means, or if I were to make an inference, means that the teachers are doing a fantastic job with social studies instructions. However, we still have room to grow. We need to continue to reinforce vocabulary development, address the details of students' individual education plans or IEP, adjust IEP when needed, and continue to support English language learners. The more specific details or more specific points to make within this data will occur, and that's a great place to start.